Welcome back to Katap's Farm. It's a bright morning, and today we have a very beautiful topic. How can you grow your poultry farm? How to start a small farm and improve to a big farm. Yes, this is Katap's once again. If you're new in this channel, let us consider subscribing. If you have been here, please share, comment, like, and any other thing you wish, put there. So, if you consider your poultry farm growth, start small. Start with any number of birds. You can start with 1 bird, 2 birds, 3 birds. As long as you have the zeal and you're convinced, start with any number of birds. When you start small, you get experience. With experience, it includes losses, how to vaccinate, how to market. Everything is involved in experience, so start small. Consider having a sales outlet. What do I mean? If you're into layers, especially layer birds, and you have eggs, try putting an outlet somewhere. You can put your eggs and people will find them there. Instead of buying from the farm at a cheaper price, take your eggs on the outlet and sell them at the last consumer price. Give the last person who eats the eggs, let them pay the right last price. Next, get sales representatives. Get someone to sell your eggs, someone to sell your birds. How do I mean? Get motorcycles, get people to hawk your eggs. People can be having a bucket of eggs, hawking them in the bars. Maybe somebody has a simple motorcycle taking the eggs in the nearest centers. Somebody has a bicycle taking eggs in the nearest centers. You have take the birds, these broiler birds, take them on the bicycle, sell one by one. That is very good. Yes, consider being available yourself. If you start a farm, never entrust the whole thing to the workers. Yes, here I say, please, you can have experienced workers. That is true. They can work for you, but you need to be there. And if you have experienced workers, your farm will grow because they know what mistakes can be done and how they can be avoided. So if you started your farm, consider being there, and again, make your workers get experience by showing them the experience yourself. If you don't have experience yourself, get an experienced worker. With that, you will grow. If you've been into business, we want you to improve and grow. If you've started with broilers, or layers, or croilers, or sasso, or any birds you started with, consider improving. Get your own hatchery or incubator. At least cut the cost of buying chicks from outside. When you get an incubator, there are these incubators, electric incubators, we have lamp paraffin incubators. You can use these man-made incubators using just a bulb. You can use your own birds to hatch them. So that means you consider cutting the cost of buying chicks, but consider having eggs hatched by yourself at your own farm. What next? Never forget to make your own feeds. Feeds are the most expensive things for your poultry farm. 70% of all your resources go to the feeds. So now, what do we need to do? Consider getting raw materials yourself, making feeds yourself. Now, if you are using local materials like silverfish, cotton seed cake, sunflower, lime or shells or bones, buy those things locally. Mix them with your own maize blend. Maybe you did your own maize gardening or planted your own maize. Grind your own maize, add those local materials, then you make your own feeds. There you're cutting some cost and your farm will grow. You reach at a point of making feeds for even your neighbor farms. You want to grow your farm? Consider applying for government grants. You see, like if you're a young person, youth, there is what we call youth livelihood. You can go apply for that. They give you money. We have got in Uganda what we call Parish Development Model, PDM. Never forget such. Apply for those grants. If you are a lady, a woman in Uganda here, or in your own other country, there are all those government activities, those government initiatives where they give money to women. Like here we have women in business. So you cannot say that for you're going to grow alone without considering your government supporting you. The government is there for the people and the people are there for the government. Consider applying for grants. Ladies and gentlemen outside there who have shared, how can you grow a farm from zero to the middle income earner, from the income earner to a very big commercial poultry farmer? If you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing. We love you for the support. You want to grow your farm, or you have grown already. You see, when I was doing broilers, I had a challenge whereby I would slaughter the birds and the person to buy them disappoints me, does not come. What do you do? Consider packaging the meat. If you want to grow the broilers, consider packaging the meat. That means you must have a refrigerator. You pack the meat, put them in a refrigerator so that if the market is not there, by tomorrow, the next day, you can have the market. So if they are refrigerated, you are now considering meat packaging. It means you will grow. You will never lack that market because people always want the meat. But who and when? Where? If you have your own storage, you're good to go. Yes, if you want to grow your business, consider what they call accountability. Stock taking. Have a room for the eggs that is separate, a room for the feeds. Consider knowing the number of your birds you have. If they are broilers, you know how many birds you have. If they are layers, you should know how many trays you produce and how many birds you have. Count them one by one, at least regularly. Never take for granted anything, because there are people whom you employ and they're able to steal your birds, and that's what their target is, to steal you. So consider accountability, stock taking, and then your farm will grow. You Catap's farm, always there to give you knowledge, share with you experience, never selfish.